You're living at the bottom of an invisible ocean. You are underwater, not in water you can see, not in a liquid you can feel flowing around you, but in something just as real, an ocean of air. From the moment you were born, you have lived at the bottom of Earth's atmosphere, a vast, invisible sea of gas extending hundreds of kilometers above the surface. Nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide. These molecules surround you constantly. They move, they collide, they press against everything. Yet because air is transparent and familiar, it feels like empty space. But it is not empty. Air has mass, it has weight, and that weight creates pressure. At sea level, every square centimeter of your body experiences the force of the entire column of atmosphere above it. This pressure is immense, roughly the equivalent of several tons pressing on your body. Yet you do not feel crushed, because the pressure exists both outside and inside you. Your body has adapted to balance it. Like deep-sea creatures adapted to ocean depths, humans are adapted to atmospheric depth. If pressure changes too quickly, the effects become noticeable. Your ears may pop during airplane ascent. Divers must carefully manage pressure when moving through water. The same physical principles apply. Pressure is not unique to oceans. It is a property of any fluid, including air. Air is also constantly in motion. What you experience as wind is the large-scale flow of this invisible ocean. Driven by temperature differences, planetary rotation, and solar energy, massive currents move across the globe. Storm systems form like atmospheric whirlpools. Jet streams flow like high-altitude rivers. Weather is not just happening above you, it is happening around you, within the ocean you inhabit. Even on calm days, air molecules move at extraordinary speeds. At room temperature, individual gas particles travel hundreds of meters per second. They collide with surfaces billions of times each second. Every breath you take is part of this dynamic exchange. Your lungs do not simply fill with air. They participate in the continuous mixing of atmospheric matter. Sound itself depends on this invisible ocean. When you hear a voice or a passing vehicle, vibrations travel through air as pressure waves. Without this medium, sound could not reach you. In the vacuum of space, silence dominates. Here on Earth, the atmosphere carries information constantly. Whispers, thunder, music, all riding on fluctuations within the air. Light behaves differently. It can travel through empty space, but air still shapes how you see the world. It scatters sunlight, creating the blue sky. It bends light near the horizon, altering how distant objects appear. It carries dust, moisture, and particles that influence visibility and color. The invisible ocean is not passive. It actively shapes perception. Flight is another reminder of its presence. Birds and aircraft do not float in emptiness. They move through a fluid medium. Lift arises from pressure differences in flowing air. Wings interact with atmospheric currents. Navigation depends on understanding this invisible terrain. Living at the bottom of this ocean also protects you. The atmosphere absorbs harmful radiation. It burns up many incoming meteors. It moderates temperature differences between day and night. Without it, Earth would be far more hostile. What feels like empty sky is actually a shield, a regulator, a life support system on a planetary scale. When you look upward, you are not seeing the edge of space. You are looking through layers of a vast environmental structure, layers that thin gradually but never suddenly disappear. From dense surface air to tenuous upper regions, the atmosphere forms a gradient, a fading shoreline between planet and cosmos. Understanding this changes perspective. You are not standing on open ground beneath an empty void. You are resting on the seafloor of a transparent ocean, breathing its currents, hearing through its vibrations, protected by its depth, shaped by its motion. Dark matter Decode. revealing the hidden environments that make existence possible.